Views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
All right. Welcome back to the only hip hop show with the only. Whoa. Just forgot. There is no only hip hop squad. I'm gonna tell you why. The only hip hop squad is dead. Since Sean August left the show, we're no longer the only hip hop squad. He's basically the backbone of the only hip hop squad. So he left the show, and no hard feelings. He might come back and stop by, whatever, you know what I mean? Shout out to Sean August, you know what I mean? We actually talked it out and everything prior to all this, you know. But, so welcome with the only hip-hop show with, yours truly, LeBron Pierce, the lyrical renegade himself. And we got Aisha Nubian back. What's up? What it do, friend?
Hey, what it do, friends?
And I got a question for you.
Yes.
Who's your other friend?
I know. Look at this hip hop honey.
My name is Khadijah. I go by Kay, whichever one.
Okay, we got to make sure you guys. What's your Instagram so they can start following?
My Instagram is finance_KK_.
Okay, y'all. So make sure y'all tap in. Follow our hip hop honey, Khadijah, Kay, whatever you want to call her. I feel the need to say Happy New Year. Like, I haven't seen my only hip hop family since last year, I feel like. And what's up, y'all? I miss y'all. Hey.
Yeah, so I got a question. Where have you been?
El Pizzle, I've been like, I have been OTG on the go. Like, school has been amazing. It's been taking off. Ran for VP, made president.
You go
out of nowhere. Like,
yeah.
I know, but just let me keep it all the way 100 with y'all. The responsibilities came so fast that it did feel a little overwhelming at first, but I'm grateful. So let me just say that, like, just everything.
And you wanted me to run with you.
I know. And
that's crazy.
See, I told. Pause. If y'all ain't in school and y'all want to go to school, Los Angeles Southwest College. Look.
Yes, come.
No, but everything has been great. So I have been productive. I don't like to say busy. I have been productive. Right. So, what's up? What it do? We back up in this thing. And it's good to see everybody. So we're going to keep things as usual and start this thing off with the prayer, because I can't even front. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why.
Too.
I see. Look.
I'm too nervous.
Look. We two little balls of nervousness. And just as a side note, if you are ever feeling nervous or any type of way, it's always good to announce it, because not only do you know someone else may be going through the same thing, but it makes you feel a lot better. Like, I feel better. Do you feel better?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, honestly. Look. So
honestly,
like all that. So moving on, we're gonna start this thing off with a prayer. Bow your head, close your eyes. Bow your head, close your eyes. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for waking us up this morning and allowing us to get here safely. We pray for a positive, funny, blessing of a show today. Yeah. And thank you for hip hop. Amen.
Amen.
All right, LP. So what's up with you? What you got going on? You dropping singles, name drop? Yeah, I need to go there. You name dropping and all that. I think before I go to any What It Do Nubian segment, that's top news. What's up?
Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? No, but I was just fed. You know what? Let's talk about it. Okay, so the song is called Warning Shot Freestyle. You know, I was fed up with everything, especially with the Prince of LA incident, with about the Blueface comment and everything, and then the only hip hop squad left the show and everything. And then I was going through a lot of stuff at the time, and we lost Nipsey Hussle, and people were breaking the funk and trying to act like they knew Nipsey Hussle and rapping 6 Soul and all that fake shit. You know what I mean? That's not. I don't get down like that. That shit does not fly. And I came from a gang background, not from the '60s, of course, but that shit did not fly with me. That shit is fake as fuck.
You laid it on wax, old school style. Like, I wish you could just play a little snippet so Khadijah could hear.
I need to hear
like,
it.
She needs to hear. She needs to hear.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it after this. But at the same time, like, I was fed up to the point, I was fed up to the point like I was going through so much, and I was taking L's left and right. You know what I mean? I almost got put out of the house. You know, I had to get stuff out of my chest. A lot of people heard it. Sean heard it. He wasn't tripping. You know what I mean? I said his name on the song, but you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yes,
but,
he was old school style name dropping. I'm like, this is.
Yeah, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because I was frustrated, fed up, and I was sick of it. You know what I mean? That's what that song came about. And a lot of people were loving the song, and a couple of people did not. They loved the song, but it was too bashing, and the song and me just like bashing on so many people on the song, and it just wasn't right. And plus, it's Black History Month is coming up and everything, and I can get that. But the thing is, like, I've had enough. I was pissed off. I was frustrated. I was going through so much at the time. This had to be said.
Right.
But on a lighter note, we got to talk about something, man, because it's been 20. Have you guys remember the song called "Rebirth of Slick"? You know, cool like that.
I never heard that.
Cool like that from
okay,
the Digital Planets.
Okay, throwback old school joint.
Am I too young for that?
I'm like barely catching on to verse. What's the verse? Are we too young? How that song go?
I might be too young.
I feel like it go. It's cool like that. I'm cool like. Am I off?
I would play a little snippet, but you know, copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well,
I'll hear over the break.
Well, today is the 27th anniversary of their album called "Reaching Reputation of Time and Space."
Okay.
And that particular song sold 500,000 copies, and it went gold.
Oh, wow. Congratulations!
And also, Digital Planets, they won a Grammy Award for Best Performance of Group or Duo. And it's funny because that particular song was sampled by one of your favorite artists today, such as The Game, featuring Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and will.i.am, called "Don't Trip." And speaking of will.i.am, his group, the Black Eyed Peas, sampled that song called "Yesterday." And then we have Girl Talk, Ask About Me. You know, just to name a few. You know what I mean? That's what we talking about. Well, let's go to the What It Do segment. So what it do, friends?
Okay, so you know what, LP, I appreciate you
because I forgot to show you the cover. Yes,
look at that.
That's the cover, the Digital Planets.
Digital Planets.
It's called
I've never seen it.
See, you learn something new
every day.
Single day.
Yeah,
and that's the beauty in this. And that's why I appreciate you. I was just about to say that because this is the only hip hop show, so it's awesome for you to drop real hip hop facts. So
definitely,
shout out to Digital Planets. That's dope. Congratulations to you guys and all your success. Now we gonna swing this thing a little bit more current. G-Eazy and Meg Thee Stallion dating. What do you guys think about that?
I do not think they're really dating.
I mean, I think
it's a publicity stunt for sure.
Is anybody ever really dating though? Like who's really dating?
Sweetie and
I knew you was gonna say that. Yes. I mean, I don't know. They're hanging in there.
They're kind of cute too.
They're kind of cute. Sweetie and Quavo. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
But look at Offset and Cardi. That's pretty real, would you say?
They're hella irritating. I'm sorry.
I love what?
I can't get.
Why?
I just can't deal.
I love it. I think that they are so cute. But look, so you think that G-Eazy, Meg Thee Stallion publicity stunt, or do you think it's real love? Like, or not even real love, but a real connection?
Look how the way G-Eazy is looking. That don't even look
that
like
looks like how European men drool over some Nubian queens. That kind of look real to me.
They suspect to me. That shit do not fly with me. I
honestly thought he was gay.
Really?
I don't think
the way he was like kissing on her cheek. I was like
a senior.
I don't believe he's gay, but I think that's just hella suspect how he's acting. He's acting like a female on that picture. That's not cool. But you know,
I think she said something.
Halsey, his ex fiance was Halsey that he was dating. So that can't be true, but I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
Y'all call in, or y'all can tune in and ask us about that.
All right, you're gonna have to definitely call in. So look, moving on to other top females in the game, we got Beyonce and Jay-Z. So Beyonce gets $5 million from Jay-Z for every child she has. You see it, prior to the 2000 wedding, Beyonce and Jay-Z reportedly signed a prenup that will give her $5 million for each child. Now it's crazy because I was just having this conversation with my male friends, asking them would they well, it wasn't exactly the same, but I was asking them would they sell their sperm for babies, right? And they're like, all of them saying yeah, like they did it for less. So I'm like, I just couldn't I couldn't put two and two together. But he said on the flip side, women do it all the time. So
yeah,
is that why? What do you think would make her say that she wants $5 million per child? Now we don't know if she said it or not, or we don't know how they came to that agreement. But what do you think would make a woman say, like, I want to put a price on each child that I have?
I feel like you never know when you're going to fall off. You never know when you're going to need that money. That money could be for rainy days.
Rainy days.
Even though it is Beyonce. I mean, come on, she's
right. Because I think she got a healthy rainy day account.
But you just never know. And then what if that money is for the kids when they get older?
Right. You got a
like,
point.
it could be a lot.
You got a point. You definitely have a point. What you think of it?
I can totally understand that point of view, and I never thought about that. But that was
a great point of view.
Yeah, I was gonna go directly the opposite, but but the thing is, like, why would you want to do that for so much? Like, I get it, they're rich and famous and all that, but then, like, to put a price on a baby like that, I get it. That babies
right?
Isn't that like child support?
Yeah, but that's the thing is, I know babies are really expensive, but but $5 million. That's hella.
$5 million is a lot of money.
Well, to them,
but that's cheap change, chump change to him,
them, right? Yeah. So is $5 million really a lot? I don't know.
Not to them.
When I get up there, my husband, he might have to come to the agreement.
I'm not signing that prenup.
You might have to come to the agreement. These babies is $1 million apiece. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably not.
But I was gonna sell my eggs before. That's what's so crazy. Yeah, I applied to do it. Girl, I needed some money.
Okay.
Real talk. You feel me? And they was about to pay me some money.
But so how does that process go? Like, how do you sell your eggs?
You literally apply online and they ask you varies of questions. You answer the questions, of course, honestly.
Right.
And if you fit, you come into the office.
I'm holding my lower part thinking like they go in there and scrape eggs out. Like, how do they get
that part? I didn't go that far because I was just kind of like, okay, do I really want money?
do I really want to?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like, I don't know.
Okay, well, if you ever loan money, you can always sell your eggs if you need to. If you need to, but like you may not have to go through with it all the way.
They paying like 6 racks.
For real?
And up. To be a surrogate alone is like 60 racks and up in Los Angeles.
I don't know.
It's legit money. Okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of tricky. So look, we gonna move on because I really want to talk, before we go to break, I really want to talk about the Gayle King interview with Lisa Leslie and the rape accusations that she brought up about Kobe Bryant. Now, I know by now a lot of people may have heard about it. I'm like, what you say? But no, I know a lot of people probably have heard about it. If you haven't, interview, I believe, CBS with Gayle King, Oprah's best friend. She asked Lisa Leslie during the interview about the accusations, the rape accusations about Kobe with that girl way back when. Lisa, I love Lisa Leslie. If you've never really understood her personality or got to see what type of person she is, she's so real. Like the way she responded. It was definitely with class, and she didn't shade Kobe at all. I mean, because that's her friend. But she just let Gayle know, like, you know, if he was like that, I didn't see it. I couldn't see that. And she was just letting it be known, like, I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but that wasn't the Kobe that I knew.
Right.
It seemed like Gayle was kind of digging for her to say that Kobe was, you know, probably guilty. However, I was watching Fox Soul, and it was this journalist, I forget her name, but she made a really good point. She said, as Black people, we need to understand that there are not a lot of journalists of color on mainstream media in the first place, and that these big superiors make them or request for them or sometimes even force them to ask these questions.
I said the same thing.
Right. So that was what was the question at hand. What are you supposed to do when your job is on the line? Now, I was going to put this on my Instagram because I thought it was a really good topic to talk about because what would you do? Would you just ask the question to keep your job? Or would you just be like, no, this is for the culture, I'm not? Because she got a lot of backlash for it.
Of course.
I feel like that's where your integrity comes in at, period. Like, at this point, it's like, you need to, you need to question yourself. Is this what you want to do? Or is this the job that you really want? Like, and if you're being forced to, belittle or talk about your race or just anyone at this.
Do you even want this job?
Do you even want this job? Like, is it that serious?
Period. I think that's pretty. I'm not going to say I feel the exact same way. I think that if Gayle was forced or under pressure to ask the question, she's Gayle King.
Yeah.
She is Oprah's best friend.
Oprah said no to a few interviews that they asked her to do, and she was like, no.
But I love me some Oprah, but on the same tip, they often say that she has a habit of doing the same thing with the whole Michael Jackson accusation. Even with this picture, this is in regards to the tweet that Bill Cosby sent out. But this is Oprah with Harvey. Is it Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein.
Weinstein, yes, who is also guilty for the rape accusation, sexual harassment. Yep. So it's just the whole thing. Come on, where your integrity at, Oprah, Gayle?
And you have way too much power to be doing that.
You know what?
Come on.
I've been real quiet about that. And, there's a lot of things that people didn't really get in that interview. That was not the full interview.
Right.
So that's and that's on CBS because CBS is known for forcing people to say weird shit all the time. Yeah. And they the ones that cause controversy. But at the same time, Gayle King should have never if she was forced to ask Lisa Leslie that question, she should have never responded.
No one can force you to do anything.
Right.
Everything no.
No, I'm saying if. I don't know if that's true.
If by any chance her job was on the line, you saying, right?
Right. But the thing is, like, she should have never brought up Kobe's death. I mean, not Kobe's death, but just the
his
rape
past.
allegation. Yeah, his past at all. So that's what, and I congratulate Lisa Leslie for holding it down because because at the same time, even though the rape allegations is false, because like there's a lot of misled information that people keep speaking about that he raped that girl. No, he did not.
Right.
First of all, she was smashing everybody else before she got to Kobe.
Right.
So that right there is an automatic. That's why the case was thrown out.
But let me ask you this, LP. Do you think that the whole like videos from Lil Boosie and Snoop Dogg and all that, isn't that out of control? Like I
was gonna get to that.
Okay, so what is your opinion on that?
You know what? Snoop Dogg is always gonna be a gangster. He's always that type of dude.
I don't know if I respect that.
You know what I mean? That's how he is. But at the same time, like, she deserved it, but at the same time, that was kind of wrong.
But I think
it was wrong.
I think it was wrong because I think it's just like with 50 Cent. They always make an excuse or just say like, "Oh, that's just 50." But like, really, you kind of promote like disrespecting us.
Exactly.
Going in on us.
He disrespected a woman.
It's all in the music. I mean, everybody.
And
that's
he
what
started
people
it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, seriously, Snoop Dogg has been around for generations and been disrespecting women for generations.
3 decades.
But at this given moment, yes, she did say some foul things that I do not agree with. But at the end of the day, this is a woman, a black woman, and an elderly woman. So what if this was your mother? She like 60. That's an elder. She older than me. She an elder.
You know what? I think we should continue this with Verse the Legend. You know what I mean? That's who we got on the show. Yes. So I think we should continue this.
Let's definitely continue this. So LP, you got some music for us?
I do. It's actually a music video from Verse the Legend.
Perfect.
It was part of the Matrix. It's featuring Lil Nate Dogg, Nate Dogg's son. You know what I mean? And the song is called Casanova, so we'll be right back. And yeah, stay tuned.
Hey,
all right, y'all, back.
Welcome back to the Only Hip Hop Show with there is no Only Hip Hop Squad.
Stop saying that.
So yeah, welcome back to the Only Hip Hop Show. You know, you got me and LaRon Pierce. We got Aisha Nubian. And then we have Khadijah. You know, and we also have our special
Khadijah
guest.
don't need you. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
All right, so let me introduce the guest real quick. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Billy Knight. He's a family on the show. You know what I'm saying? He brought in so many people throughout the years. You know what I mean? We and him just reconnect. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to have Biggie Babylon this week, but he couldn't make it because he had some other obligations, of course. And and I would love to have him come up here with a story and everything. But in this place, we have Verse the Legend.
Period.
How's it doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, brother. How you?
Chilling like a villain, man. We here with the Only Hip Hop Show. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So I got a question for you.
What's up?
So who is Verse the Legend? Like who is he all about and what he does? And you know, just tell the people who you are.
Wow. All right. Well, first and foremost, I'm a Renaissance man. I'm an artist of many different levels. You know?
Okay.
I mean, I got my name Verse. You know, from my way of words, I mean, in the beginning was the Word was God, the Word was with God, and without it, nothing was made. You know, the Word becomes flesh, that's poetry in motion, so that's what I chose to use.
Right.
All right, and they call me Legend just for how I live my life.
Okay.
All right.
That was good.
Right, I know.
I'm gonna have to steal that, okay?
All right, only you can steal it.
Only me, y'all.
And I heard you say you're from Washington, D.C. earlier.
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Tell us, how did that influence you to rap, or did it?
Well, it did, actually. I wrote a book about it called
Really?
Maybe Life is a Test. Absolutely. So you can go on Google Books, or you can go on Books A Million at Amazon and check it out. But I'm a saxophonist. And
Renaissance man, like you said.
Yes, ma'am. And I just, just put my words to the rhythms that I played. And I'm just, thankful. And, Washington, D.C. politics, the ghetto, taught me a lot,
Is that Little Verse?
Yes, it is.
Little Verse is
Pharaoh.
a star. Pharaoh Leon. Pharaoh Leon.
Pharaoh
He
Leon,
is a
Lion
true,
King.
no, he's a true star. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell he's
Yeah.
not, he got
For
up
sure.
here and started saxophoning it down and trying to get in front of the
Yeah, he tried to
I ain't
steal
even
my
mad
time.
at you. Like,
It's all right. He got Obama birthday. That's what that is.
okay.
A true
Okay.
leader. A
Right.
true leader.
Okay, so he can't help it, basically.
Can't help it.
No.
Okay, so it's so many different things I want to ask you. You just said you wrote a book. I want to know the steps to that. You got the electronic saxophone up here.
Yes.
Like, how did that happen?
Okay. Well,
Yeah, like, where do we start? So,
Well, what do you want me to
Let's
say?
start with the book.
yeah,
Okay.
come on.
Maybe Life is a Test is the name of the book.
Okay.
First and foremost, when I wrote the book, I was a one-time, but now the doctors say 3-time survivor of traumatic brain injury.
Wow.
I was hit by a car when I was 6 years old. I didn't know how to walk again, talk again, hold a fork, hold a spoon.
Wow.
Went through special education, and at first they thought I was going to die. So they were like, this dude ain't going to live. But then when they found out I was going to live, they were like, okay, well, his quality of life isn't going to be anything. So I went to special education, and we went to the school called Lab School of Washington. Was on the first children on Ritalin. It was Prozac and Zoloft, that hot box of problems.
Right.
Yeah.
What was you doing?
Well, thank God you're here, man.
Yeah, no, like, I'm just looking at all because you never know.
What anyone goes through.
People
Their
have so many
testimonies.
testimonies.
Thank you.
Okay, so, okay.
So the book is basically
Yes.
a case study because I wrote it when I was growing up. I wrote poetry a lot. And,
Right.
I would always time stamp the poetry because I wouldn't know how I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So a traumatic event happened in my life, and my mother was like, look, you should just make a book. Take all the poems you ever wrote, make a book about it. So I went back through all the poems, and I just explained what I was going through. I was doing it with, this diction through it, so it actually reads like a novel. But, it's...
So it was poetry first, then the music?
Yeah, the poems were actually hip-hop. And I didn't know they were hip-hop.
Right.
I just
thought
wrote.
that.
You know what I'm saying? I never
thought
really
that.
never had an ambition of being no hip-hop artist.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I don't like the hip-hop lifestyle. I like
Really?
the culture,
Right.
not the lifestyle.
Explain the difference.
Okay. The lifestyle is what they expect of you. The culture
Yeah.
is what you're actually going through.
Yeah.
Deep.
I agree.
Deep.
I agree.
Deep. I definitely agree as
Yeah.
well. Okay, so very intellectual brother you are. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that a lot. Tell me about this instrument you have here.
Well, this is the Roland area phone right here. Made by Roland, the same one that makes a lot of equipment that a lot of musicians use nowadays. And then basically it's an electro saxophone that you could plug in through the USB, you could plug in through the aux
that's
cord,
cool.
you can headphone it up. You know, it has various sounds, instruments.
Look like
you know.
Guitar Hero.
It's just like Guitar Hero. Isn't
That's
it?
crazy.
Okay, perfect.
Right. So, you know, it's. I started playing actual saxophone. I was an honorary member of the Fabulous Monk family, the Thelonious Monk lineage. They were the youngest jazz performer family in the history of jazz.
What?
Oh, wow.
So, yes.
I love jazz.
I know.
Oh,
I
low-key,
listen to jazz when I do my homework, literally.
Oh, well, that's
I don't know why it
for
just
real.
soothes the mind.
Me, when I'm driving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
it's the best.
only American music art form truly bred in America.
Really?
Really.
This is Knowledge Sunday.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's the 57th bill of the Constitution of the HR bills, making it a national treasure. That's why we used to have this jazz club called HR 57, Center for the Preservation of Jazz and Blues in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Shout out to Tony Passan, Antonio
Shout out
Parker,
to
and
Tony
everybody else.
Passan.
that hooked us
Shout
up.
out to
Shout out
them.
to Verse, the legend, dropping
Yes,
straight bombs of
knowledge. I did not even know none of it.
I know. I'm just like looking down.
Like, just when you think you know everything,
you know nothing.
you know nothing.
So look, before we dig deeper into the music, we were talking about the Gayle King, Lisa Leslie interview and the Kobe Bryant rape accusations, all that.
Okay.
What's your take on that? Because I saw you down there, you know, so what do you think?
First and foremost, you know, Kobe Bryant, always respected him
Yes.
as an athlete, all right? But more so than an athlete, I respect him as a professional.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So,
Oh, no, you know you're
what
doing
was this
too
girl?
much.
Was she a call girl, supposedly?
I don't know
Cheerleader? I know
what
she
she
was a
was.
The girl from the rape?
The girl from the rape.
I don't know. She could have been like a hotel something.
She could have been
She could have been anything.
So whatever she was, one thing we know about Kobe Bryant is he was a professional.
Right.
At all times.
He would have
Rest his
paid
soul.
her for the pussy before he raped her.
At this
saying.
point,
I'm
Get
just
out of
saying.
here, little Leon.
What you doing,
But
fam?
no, okay, right. That's a very good point.
I mean, yeah, I would have got him off, you know. He would not have went to jail. He would have got no problems.
That's a very good point. So, but how we were saying about Gayle as far as having to ask the question and like, do you at least understand or I guess empathize with what the but
Yes,
the
I
journalist
empathize.
said?
I empathize with Gayle King, and I don't hold it against Gayle King. And let me
Why?
explain why.
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Because she is a corporate slave.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
Okay.
on a plantation.
yeah,
She has to bear crops.
right.
She has to do that.
She
Yeah.
has to. So she's on two initiatives to actually, excuse me, say, hey, Pharaoh, come here, man. This boy's still in the camera. All right, but she's on two. He's
Going
on
crazy,
two.
huh?
She's on two different things. She has to also represent women because women need a champion.
That's true.
Okay.
So because they need a champion, I'm not holding it against her for having to ask those questions.
Yeah.
However, the timing of her asking those questions
hella
was
bad.
piss poor.
Yeah.
You know? And
Wow.
I like what Snoop Dogg said to her all the way up to the end.
The funky
Okay.
dog head bitch.
Oh yeah, all of that's warranted. But that we, you know, before we come to get you part.
Oh yeah, that was a little.
That's
can't.
when you roll because now you got a situation where your corporate sponsors are going to start looking like.
Yeah, because you taking
He's
it to
just
another level.
disrespectful to me.
Yeah,
I
see.
just don't respect it. Like, I just don't. Because for one, you're disrespecting a woman. I don't think no man should deliberately disrespect a woman.
I mean, hey, I don't think no woman should disrespect a man.
Right,
in America,
right, and
in
vice
America,
versa,
hold
and
up.
vice versa.
No, primarily, every other culture, there's nothing that can save you if you disrespect someone more powerful than you. Only in America could that happen because it's a constant effort to emasculate the black man.
Okay.
I heard
And
that.
that is what's going on here with Gayle King. You ain't want me to tell the truth?
No,
I'm going to tell the truth.
no.
This is the truth.
We ready for this.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
listen. She is emasculating men. All of them.
So where do you think? Okay, because
I would go more than Gayle King, but hey, you know, I never know what
let's
to meet
stay
in the future. But it's a whole crew of them, all right? It's a whole crew of cronies.
Look, where do you think that came from? Why do you think? I know it came from like slavery time and all that, but like, why do you think a person would even go through with the action like that? Like, considering the culture and all that, she knew the timing and all that.
All right, you got the word culture.
Yeah.
It's 2 words. Cult, law. It's the law of the cult. It's the mob mentality. That's what they want. Okay? Period. There's no way around that. Can't even say culture without saying it.
So if you were Gayle King, would you ask the question?
I would never be Gayle King.
Oh my God.
You heard?
Oh my God.
Okay, well, put yourself in her shoes.
Right.
Let's reword it.
I'm like, damn, okay. I would never be. Okay.
All right, listen. All right, peep game. This is what I'm saying. The advice I would have gave Gayle King.
Right.
Hey, get him. The advice I would have gave Gayle King.
I know, because I don't want to go mama on you, Pharaoh. Like,
because I really am a mama, and I go.
Hey, Pharaoh, come here.
But
sit in the back with LP. Yeah, all right, well, peep game.
It takes a village. Come on.
It does. I'm like, because I am a mama.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Well, if the advice I would have gave Gayle King.
Okay.
When giving an interview, you hit the points, the vital points. But for the most part, a still tongue keeps a wise head. So, anything she had to ask Lisa Leslie, she should have asked Lisa Leslie to explain and did a technique that in DC politics we call a filibuster and let the time run out of the interview. You dance around that.
Yeah, so she didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, but she clumsy.
Because I felt like she was
But she clumsy.
She was kind of digging for an answer. She really
Man, I ain't got no respect for her skills.
Yeah.
I think she's just Oprah's friend. If you want me to be honest with you.
I know, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I think she's very talentless. Now, Oprah, if you need a black queen,
holler at me, because I'm out here doing my thing. Oprah, I
took
need
the
a
bait,
ring.
but I can't hate. Go ahead, girl. Get it.
Come on, Oprah.
For real. If you want to talk about queens.
No, for real. Let me take that spotlight real quick. No, but since you brought up queens, and it is Black History Month,
Amen.
You were talking about your single, Mandela. Let us know, what was the vibes for that? How did you set the tone for that?
First and foremost, shout out to Space Al. You know, the name of the group. He's the producer on the track. The name of the group we have is called Matrix.
Okay.
All right. We actually linked up with the Sophia Stewart, the original author of The Matrix, who had the copyright stole from her. The black woman is actually a good friend of mine. And
pause. Just give us a little. People, okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but you're saying a lot of things that I don't know, and I thought I was pretty damn smart.
Oh, you're very smart.
Right. There we go. So if I don't know, I feel there's others that do not know. So can
ding, ding.
All right. Mother of the Matrix. Yes. Everybody Google Mother of the Matrix.
Mother of the Matrix.
Mother of the Matrix.
All right. The name Matrix actually means mother.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's what it is. It's all about the womb.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's Mother Earth.
Okay.
We came from a womb. We should all go back from it. So anything not going towards the womb can't be really what that's about. And if you look at the Wachowski brothers / sisters, because they are transgendered now, they couldn't possibly understand what that movie was about themselves. But that's on another note. So,
a whole nother note.
Matrix Part 4 coming out. Filmed already started happening in San Francisco.
Right. Okay, so you linked up with the real Mother of the Matrix.
And that's what I based my album on. Mm-hmm. Okay, the album I have with Space Out, the group is Matrix. You know, it's called History Explained, in which we really break down the real thing. So every song is based on an astrological sign, so everybody has their own groove. But in addition to that, it's also based off a historical character.
Got so excited.
I know. Okay, what do you think about Libras?
Oh, man, Libras is around midnight. Matter of fact, that was Thelonious Monk joint. And I play around midnight here just as a tribute to Libra.
Okay.
I can't stand Libras.
Oh.
Girl,
what you think about Taurus, though?
I think y'all got the same planet of Venus, and they're both beautiful. I mean, come on.
He
can't
you
stop
know
me
he
with that.
got the answers. You know he got the
Come
answers.
on.
So look, back to the music, because I do want to kind of say about. So when you create or are in the creating mode and you're working on your album, what are some things that you do? You know, some have Hennessy or
Right.
women, or I know that's not you, but I'm just throwing out what the
No, they're both me.
expected
Depends on
is.
the
No,
song.
they're both.
Okay.
I live in Vegas, okay?
Oh,
let
you
him
got
play
a lot going on in
All
Vegas.
the time.
Oh, you know it's not.
Vegas
So,
is.
what's some of your motivation? What gets you in the mood for the studio and an album?
It depends on what it happened. I mean, you know, I have over 1,000 songs. So to me, it's just like easy.
What's that like, having over 1,000 songs? How much time is dedicated? How does one create 1,000 songs and put out
Right.
1,000
Well, I
songs?
said over 1,000. Now, first and foremost, it's 365 days a
excuse
year.
me,
You know what I'm
True.
saying? So if you're not at least putting down, you know, at least a written idea different a day, then you aren't keeping a journal. So if you're not keeping a journal, where are you going on your journey? That's another question.
Right. I have a journal.
Amen.
No, you know what? And you just kind of answered a question for me that I was going through in my own personal life, because I put out videos, right? And I I put them out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Love, one of my acts was I putting out my videos too soon, too much, and was I giving my material an opportunity to be stolen from me? And I feel like what you said, if I'm an artist, I should be putting out things all the time. I should, if not making something and creating something, jotting it down, or, you know, something.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I shouldn't worry about if someone is gonna.
You
take
shouldn't
from
be worried, because it's not about who do it first. It's about who do it best, in my opinion.
It's a combination of both. This is still America. You want to
It
protect
is
the copyright.
America.
Protect the copyright.
So, okay,
Protect the copyright.
Most people won't copyright though.
they won't.
Well, they need to understand, if they actually take it and they create it, and there's proof of them creating it in real time.
Yeah.
It is their legal
It's their
copyright now.
yeah.
You know, the digital age changed everything.
Most people will make the excuse of not having enough time to copyright, so that's where you go in and just steal it.
So is it time or is it money? Because doesn't it cost to get it copyrighted?
Time is money. I mean, you legally have a copyright. If you actually,
Gotta answer for everything.
But you know what?
Oh, I would not
But you
want to
know
argue
what,
with your
though?
ass.
But you know-
Ever.
But you know what? A lot of people don't really copyright their music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But what they do is they go to these streaming sites like BMI, ASCAP, and they actually register everything on their music there, and they put it on distribution.
that's right.
Yeah.
So basically, Pharaoh, like, I'm gonna get my shine regardless. Y'all can put me in the back. I'm still gonna shine. I know that's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
You can't even be mad at it though. Like,
What else, son? Yeah, he get to finally see what his daddy do.
oh, he's excited.
Yeah, he's excited. He's never seen me in his studios, never seen me record any music. He's never seen me even.
This
do
is
anything
why I
other
want
than
a
be his
son,
father.
okay? He said, yeah, y'all.
So okay, let's interview you. How old are you?
7.
7. When's your birthday?
May 1st.
Your birthday May 1st?
Stop lying.
I was about to say my
August
birthday May
4th.
2nd.
Oh my God.
August 4th.
Oh, you're a Leo. You're
Oh.
a true Leo.
My
huh?
best friend's a Leo. Hers is August 3rd.
See, look at that. And what grade are you in?
2nd.
What's your favorite subject?
Pizza.
Pizza. I love pizza too.
What is that, lunch?
Do you like pineapples on your pizza?
What?
Wow.
You tripping.
Wow.
Have you ever tried it, though? You got to get into it, friend.
I hate pineapple.
Oh,
Right,
okay,
yo, this is
whatever.
over.
Look, so his name is Pharaoh Leon.
Absolutely.
What does that mean?
All right, well, Leon is the surrogate name of my family. The lion's been in our family since probably Africa. You know, I'm Geechee blood, Gullah. You know what Gullah Geechee is? All right, but basically we're Seminole Indians, the blacks that actually have mingled with the Indians on the coast of Carolinas, East Coast Geechee Creole. We're the reason why South Carolina succeeded from the Union, because they was having slave rebellions they couldn't stop. That's us. We actually defeated the American government in war.
Oh, wow, okay.
But that's another story. You know, look up Andrew Jackson if you want to know
LP,
more.
you
That
need
loss we
like
gave him that
a,
L.
you need like a bomb sound effect, like boom, boom,
We have some. but
boom,
we don't
boom,
have
boom,
any.
boom, boom.
Or
'cause
the
that's what
applause
you're
sound.
doing,
I'd be like,
You are dropping bombs of knowledge, and I really love it. Well, why did you find it important to name him?
Pharaoh
With
Leon.
meaning, yes.
My middle name's Leon as well. My
Okay.
grandfather's
That's my
middle
uncle's
name
name
is
too.
Leon. Oh, word?
Yes.
Lady's
and
name.
my grandfather's name.
Hey.
Come on.
Wow,
got
a whole
some
bunch of
ladies in there.
Leons going
I
on.
like to do them.
But yeah, lion pride. You
Yeah.
know? So my mother's middle name is Leona. You know, so all of us have the lions through our
Okay.
lineage.
Okay.
And Pharaoh was born when Arthur died. So Arthur was the patriarch. Pharaoh is the new prince. So that's it.
deep.
Why didn't you name him something like Devontae? Don't do that face. I love me
That's
some Devontae.
very
Sorry.
common.
But no, like
Devontae.
no.
On the West
Because
Coast.
Yeah.
I only
True.
say that because I feel like the newer generation, they don't understand the importance of naming your child
That's
something
so true.
with meaning, because whatever your name means, it's kind of like you're associated with that meaning because people are calling you that throughout your whole life. That's just how I take it. So that's why I wanted you to elaborate, just to express the
Right.
importance.
Well, yeah, you know, also he's Pharaoh, Lion King. You know what I'm saying?
Look
So
at
That's my favorite movie.
that being said, he need to remember, you know, even when I'm not there, then I am there.
Wow.
Like Mufasa.
Yeah.
So you're Mufasa, he's
But
Simba.
I ain't taking that L though. I ain't taking that L. He's Simba, but you know,
Right.
I don't know who the hell Mufasa is in this story.
Right, because they did Mufasa wrong.
Super wrong.
I cried.
Wait, LP, do you have music queued up? Because we're going to go to break real quick. But before we do, did you see the new Lion King, the one that they remade?
I didn't. I wasn't
No.
into that type of stuff.
I saw the old joint. That was enough. I can know the story.
Yeah. for
Okay.
real.
It's a story of Black America.
Just a remake.
Right, it is. So look, before we go to break, let us know about any new projects that you have coming up, where people can find you.
All right.
The new singles, all that good stuff.
All right. History Explained. Matrix. That's MATR 1xmusic.com. All right. Secondly, my book, Maybe Life is a Test.com. Our record label with Universal Music Group Distribution, LifeSupportMediaGroup.com. And anytime you in Las Vegas, check me out. You know what I'm saying? Verse the Legend on Instagram. There it is.
Can you get your book on Amazon?
It's on Amazon.
Good.
Okay. You know.
I'm an
he-
Amazon shopper.
You know he got his book on every network. Anything you could possibly get into, he got it there. So that's what's up. You guys make sure you get into it. Verse the Legend. We are about
Yeah, welcome back to the only hip hop show, you know, with me, LaRon Pierce, you know what I'm saying? Aisha Newby in the house, Khadijah in the house, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me, ladies, what's going on?
Okay, so we first of all want to give a major shout out to Verse the Legend. Thank you
Yes,
for
thank you for coming.
pulling up on us at the
Giving
Only
us the
Hip Hop Show.
information.
Yes, dropping all
that.
those bombs and knowledge. We have
Gems.
Pharaoh Leon in here showing us how to take control. Period.
Have a good
Like, that was a really great interview. So thank you all for tuning in and sticking with us. I think we should have Khadijah come back next show.
What y'all think?
What do you guys think?
Yeah, let us know in the comment section.
Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. So, just a few announcements before we get out of here. You already know you can follow me at The Real Aisha Nubian. Definitely follow up. Girl, now this is my time. I'm going to have to stop you, girl. That's when the auntie come out like, get your ass down. No. The Real Aisha Nubian. Follow me on Instagram. Got some really great videos coming up for you guys in store. So definitely tap in. February 29th, Ash Bash has her grand opening for her hair store. We are always supportive of our sisters and brothers expanding and growing. So that is an awesome situation, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't
Go
know.
ahead.
I ran a foster care. I don't know. I just can't help but tell people to stop. Anyways, look. Moving on. Khadijah, I'm going to let you take the mic. Let people know where they can find you.
You guys can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is finasKK_. I have a Facebook, Khadijah Allen. No Twitter. I don't really do Snapchat. And or come to Southwest College, get your education.
Period. This is a nursing major.
Woo-hoo.
Semester starts February 10th.
Yes.
Southwest Baddies.
Yes. Come see us. Come see us.
LP, what you got going on?
I ain't got shit going on. Well, right now I'm just kind of afloat, you know what I mean? Trying to get shit done, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Verse the Legend for stopping by, you know what I mean? Shout out to Pharaoh Leon, you know what I mean? Try to get on the show one time, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah, and shout out to DJ Billy Knight for making this happen, you know what I mean? But yeah, so
we got Verse. You still gonna play us some Verse?
Yeah, let's do it.
So LP, me and Khadijah gonna get off the stage. We gonna give Verse the stage. You give Verse the Legend the proper lyrical renegade introduction that you do.
Renegade.
Yes, do your thing. Give him his introduction. We gonna turn it over to Verse the Legend.
First and foremost, man, appreciate everybody tuning in to the show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Verse the Legend, our special guest, you know, give us a show and tell with, you know what I mean, with, I don't know what to say, man. I'm just doing a job here, right? Nah, but, sorry for the technical difficulties, but, yeah, so let's go ahead and, we got our show and tell. Shout out to Verse the Legend, you know what I mean? Are we ready?
Yo, what up, LP? What you want me to do in this joint? I got, it's Black History Month. Man. So I wouldn't feel right if I didn't say something for Black History Month. I'm going to say something, then I'm going to play the saxophone.
Go ahead.
All right, this is called I See. And this is from my book, Maybe Life is a Test. I see my people around me dying. I see the faces of the mothers crying. I see the eyes of a guilty priest that knows he's lying. People denying things the eyes have seen too. The pain it tears them to remember, so it doesn't seem true. I see a few who try to leave. I see the fathers locked in jail a few years. The few bleed because all they see is this hell. I see the children with no future. I see the barrel of a state trooper. I feel the steel when he jazzed me with his fucking Ruger. America the beautiful. Inside I see Medusa. I see the glare from a mom who wish she never knew you. I see these news reporters with worry glazed on their faces. See little homies lonely because the boys are catching cases. Burying the aces. All we knew was chasing paper. Don't know shit but selling dope inside the system, major. I see a bunch of haters. I see the problems, major. I hear him say Messiah. I've yet to see a savior. I'm hearing Satan whisper, Spence, I need a couple favors. I see a bunch of fakers. I feel a rush of anger. So anytime I be myself, they say I'm acting stranger. See, cowardice is obstacles because they don't see the danger. No, I don't see you later. I say open the present. Got this here fetish for fighting because freedom's been neglected. I see frustration on faces of hopeless paramedics. Playing God forever lost because their spirit shredded. I see leaders beheaded. I see followers cower. I see the queens hating the kings because there's no royal power. I see these demons tower statues in the monuments. I see them staring, laughing, hiding behind politics. I see the woman going to the Lord to raise the children. The same Lord that once is gone so children feel like killing. I see a race of villains benign inside the mirror. I see existence ending. I feel it coming nearer. The fear of Satan's doubting God so I would never fear you. It took my peers falling like tears to make my vision clearer. Mankind is like a theater, and it's these spirits acting. A drama epic war story, and they've been attacking. I see it's time for action. See the director laughing, but you're the one who wrote the script, man. I don't see him clapping. The audience is gasping, because characters are missing. Either you need to read the script and need to pay attention. We scarred by mental whippings. We hung from social lynchings. That's why your mental's flinching. That's why your social tension. That's why your mental's tripping. Our social tries to fit in, so niggas dance away their problems because they feel like chilling. I'm seeing too much chilling. I see no preparation. A few will see a million, but more incarceration. Nigga, your time is wasted. You must defeat the matrix. You seeing through the eyes of God and all this shit is naked. Agility won't shake it. Iniquity is quicker. First you must fix your language. God ain't nobody's nigga. And while you pouring liquor, you need to pour some knowledge inside your children's heads that you know they won't learn in college. Our lives are red as hardest. The truth is looking darkest. Now that you know who God is, it's time to kill that nonsense. I've seen enough narcotics to know it's not the money, it's unity, because our communities are looking ugly. Children hungry-blooded die before they 25. When every spoken word to be something that stays alive. I see my world die over cafeteria eyes. My whole time growing told a grown men ain't supposed to cry. Youth ain't supposed to die, so hope is like a lie. So recognize the revolution won't be televised. So recognize it's revelation and it's about that time. Neglect of going eye for eye has left my niggas blind. They went straight through the eyes to touch the brain to fuck the mind. So what's a crime when I might see demise for writing rhymes? And getting kind vibrations from this stolen African? It's like getting water when you try to boil sand. Futile. So what are blacks to do now? The media portrays this Nubian child as too wild. And if you see the movies now, they laughing about them 3 strikes. Take a place in California, trapping soldiers for life. No politicians getting life, and they deal the most drugs. Nobody treats my people right, and we shed the most blood. I see no love inside the eyes of an abandoned mother. To pay the bill, she fuck you, rather hustle you than love you. I see these motherfuckers passing laws to kill my brothers. I see this reign of terror, see nowhere to run for cover. I hear these liars blinging. I see these choirs singing. With no emotion, I hear angels' voices choked by demons. I see the black demise. Before we die, we gotta rise. So recognize the revolution won't be televised. We serve a living God who never changes, never lied. So recognize the revolution won't be televised. It's Revelation Armageddon and we gotta ride. So recognize the revolution won't be televised. So recognize the revolution won't be televised. So recognize the revolution won't be televised.
That's Black History for
All right? And this is by John Coltrane. It's called Afro Blue, because that's how we feel. Happy Black History Month. Oh, my goodness. Come on, man. I think I turned the volume down because of Pharaoh. All right, what you doing? Hey, boy. I think I turned this joint off. Thank you for your patience. I have to edit out the downtime. Hold up. Stop.
Wow, that's wow.
Thank you.
You know what, man? Let me say something real quick. But the jazz, man. I mean, I listen. That's funny because I listen to jazz a lot. You know what I mean? That's dope, man. Appreciate you for playing that, man. That's dope.
Thank you, brother.
But all right, man.
Well, God bless. Thanks you for having me, and please excuse my son.
Yeah,
I rarely get to spend time with him, so he's happy. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Verse the Legend and Pharaoh Leon stopping by to the Only Hip Hop Show, and I appreciate Khadijah for stepping in to co-host with us one time, and shout out to Aisha Nubian. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of you tuning in for the show, and we're gonna get up out of here. So stay tuned. We got a special guest coming through. He's a West Coast legend. You know what I mean? Can't say his name yet, but we got it confirmed. So, well, I guess I'll just give you a preview, a warning shot. But we'll see you guys later. Peace.